Welcome back to the Auto Luxury channel. Today, we're throwing it back to one of the most iconic muscle cars of the golden era, the 1970 Plymouth Road Runner. Born for the strip, raised on the street, and backed by Mopar madness, this car wasn't just about style. It was built to move, and move fast. Exterior. So, buckle up as we dive into the body, brains, and brute force of the 70 Road Runner. From the moment you lay eyes on the 1970 Plymouth Road Runner, you know it means business. Compared to the 68 and 69 models, the 1970 redesign brought sharper edges, a more aggressive stance, and that unmistakable cartoon Road Runner badge smack on the grille and rear deck. Yes, straight from Warner Brothers. The front fascia featured a twin-looped bumper framing the grille and round headlights, giving it a menacing glare. Hood options included the performance-focused air grabber, a vacuum-operated hood scoop that popped up on demand to gulp air and freak out your competition. Sitting on 14-inch Raleigh wheels or optional Magnum 500s, this bird had the stance of a street fighter. It was available in bold, high-impact colors like vitamin C orange, in violet also known as plum crazy, and lemon twist yellow, perfect for catching both the eye and the competition off guard. This car didn't just roll up, it roared in. Interior. Step inside the Road Runner and you're reminded, this isn't a luxury cruiser, it's a purpose-built machine. The interior was Spartan, but functional, all about the drive. You had durable vinyl bench seats, an optional bucket seat setup, and minimal frills. The dash featured round gauges set in a metal bezel, a 3-spoke steering wheel, and a floor-mounted shifter for those lucky enough to get the 4-speed manual with a Hurst pistol grip. There were optional creature comforts like an AM radio or tachometer, but make no mistake, this was muscle in its rawest form. Even the signature, beep beep, horn, straight from the cartoon, reminded you this car didn't take itself too seriously, until the light turned green. And now, the part you've been waiting for, performance. Performance. Under the hood, the 1970 Road Runner offered a wild menu of engines. The base was a 383 cubic inch V8 producing 335 horsepower. That alone was enough to leave rubber on the pavement. But the real thunder came from the legendary 426 HEMI. 425 horsepower of pure Detroit fury, with dual 4-barrel carbs, solid lifters, and a sound that could shake your soul. This was the engine for serious racers. There was also the 446-pack option, a trio of 2-barrel carbs delivering 390 horsepower, blending power and streetability. 0 to 60. Around 5.5 seconds. Quarter mile. Low 13s, depending on the setup. This car could outrun almost anything in its price range, and it did so with a growl. It came with heavy-duty suspension, drum brakes all around though front discs were optional, and a rear axle that begged for burnout contests. And yes, it handled better than you'd expect, especially for a car of its size and class. So what made the 1970 Plymouth Road Runner special? It was a car that stripped away the fluff and focused on what mattered: raw horsepower, aggressive styling, and serious street cred. It wasn't built to coddle you. It was built to make your heart race, your knuckles white, and your tires scream. In a time when muscle cars were starting to get expensive and soft, the Road Runner stayed true to the formula: fast, fun, and relatively affordable. Today, the 1970 Road Runner is a legend, a pure symbol of Mopar muscle that still turns heads and wins hearts at car shows, auctions, and drag strips. If you ever get the chance to drive one, do it. Just don't forget to hit the horn, beep. Beep. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, hit that like button, subscribe for more muscle car madness, and drop a comment below. What's your favorite classic Mopar? Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your eyes on the road.